Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm answering a couple of questions that keep coming up in the comments here and on another platform. The first one is, you have a great sense of style and what works for you. How do you determine what will look good on you? That's kind of a hard question. I tend to look for silhouettes that are more fitted. So anything that has darts in front or back, I tend to gravitate towards that. I like also a fit and flare look. I think that looks good on me. I tried once to sew something that was trending. It was a pattern that was trending on all social media. Everyone was making it. It looked adorable on everybody. People were doing it as tops and as dresses. And I collaborated with two other sewists to do the pattern. And it was a complete fail for me. I'll post that video up here. And so I try not to sew what's on trend. I sew what I know I will wear and what I feel will look good on me. The second question is, let's see, I love your videos. Thank you very much. Everything you make fits you so well. Can you make a video on how you fit a pattern? I don't know. I don't know. If that is something that y'all are interested in to see how I fit my commercial patterns, I'll try to put something together. But for the most part, just to determine the fit, I measure myself before every project. And then I go by the finished garment measurements. If the pattern is an older pattern and doesn't have the garment measurements in there, the finished garment measurements, I measure the pattern, and allow for the seam allowance and go that route. It takes a little time, but the finished outcome is good. Recently, I've been doing a lot more tissue fitting. So I've been watching some videos on Palmer and Plesh on how to do that. I'm still not 100% on it, but it has helped me get a really good fit on a pair of pants and a couple of the dresses. The third question or theme that has come across is, I love your videos. Thank you again. Your sewing is so professional. How long have you been sewing? Well, I used to watch my mom sew. I sewed in high school, and then there was a 40-year break. I didn't sew again until around 2017, 2018, and that was because I started intermittent fasting. So I was losing quite a bit of weight, and instead of buying clothes, I was going to try to alter some of the clothes, which didn't work. I just started then making more of my garments. What are your pro tips? So my pro tips: sew what looks good on you. Do not sew the trends, the fads and the trends, unless that's your style. Measure yourself before every sewing project. Don't take it for granted that you remember your measurements from last month. Press at every step. That really does elevate the finished look. I use a pressing cloth. Mine is just a cotton pressing cloth, and there are many that you can find both online and at the fabric stores. Just a pressing cloth and a good iron with steam. You're going to have a really professional looking garment at the end. Today is day 12 of the Advent calendar. And it is what is this? It's a magnet? A magnetic gauge. It's a magnetic gauge for the, it sticks on the throat plate and you get your seams. Perfect. This is great. This is great. I've been wanting this. Thank you. Thank you so much, Michelle. And thank you again. We'll see you tomorrow.